Euphoria family. Welcome to today's EMOM. Today we've got another burnout for you, but this time we're going to focus on the biceps, okay? As always, EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. What that means is you'll work out for a certain amount of time in a minute, anywhere between 30 to 40 seconds, and then the rest of the time in that minute is your rest. The only items you need for today's workout are dumbbells or home weights, such as canned goods, laundry detergent, water bottles, books, things like that. We're going to work out for 20 minutes today, so that's 5 exercises, 4 rounds. Add a 2-minute warm-up and a 1-minute pep talk, and today you're going to be done in under 25 minutes. Okay, so let's go over today's moves, and then we'll get into it. All right. Move number 1 is a wide bicep curl. So today I've got my potatoes as my home weights. Whatever you've got, whether it's soup, dog food, I almost grabbed that, but I stuck with the potatoes today. So for normal bicep curls, we're usually right here, just curling right in front of us, okay? But today I want you to rotate that out just a little bit, coming off of the sides. Elbows are still tight in right at your waist, but we're going to wide curl up right here. And notice we're not flicking the wrists. I want it flat. We're working the biceps, not the forearms, okay? Next, we have a drag curl to an underhand front raise. So drag curl, I don't think we've ever done before, but we're going to add it in. New move today. For a drag curl, instead of curling forward, we want to pull the elbows back. So if you'll notice, I'm keeping my weights down right in front of me, slightly forward, like this. And instead of curling up to the front, we're going to pull our elbows back, keeping our weights right in the same spot, but our elbows come back. Okay, so from here we're going to drag curl up, take it down, and then front raise underhand. Okay, so your forearm is facing up still. So we want to drag curl up and then to the front. Okay, after that we have a single arm hammer curl with an isolated hold. So what that means is for 20 seconds, one arm will be here, perfect hammer curl position. Okay, and the other one we'll actually be doing the work and curling, okay? And then after 20 seconds, we switch, just right here, okay? So not only are we working the arm while we're curling here, but we're making it do a little bit extra by just standing still and holding the weight in the air. After that, we have an alternating bicep curl. So we'll just be going like this, switching sides for a normal curl. Again, elbows are in. We're not going to be curling out here. I'll remind you, but we're going to be right here, okay? And after that, we have an underhand bent over row. So, bent over row, and for the whole workout, your core is going to want to remain tight, but especially for this one because it's going to affect your back. So, what we're going to do for this is, core is tight, we're going to hinge at the hips, like we would if we were doing an RDL, okay? Our hands, again, are going to be underhand. So that means forearm is facing up or out. We're going to hinge. And then to row, we're just going to pull the elbows back. So it's very similar to the drag curl we did earlier, but the elbows stay close to the sides and pull back. All right. But don't worry, I'll remind you how to execute these moves as we go along. But for now, grab your water, grab your weights, and I'll see you back here in a quick second. All right, as always, we've got to warm up first, so here we go. Got some arm circles, warming everything up, getting the blood pumping, getting ourselves ready. As I mentioned, today's workout is 5 exercises, 4 rounds, so that's only 20 minutes. This warm-up will take about 2 minutes with my little 1-minute pep talk break in between. You're done in under 25 minutes today. Okay, so for just those 25 minutes, we're here for ourselves, nothing else. All right, overhead reach next. So we just stretch here, pulling up the side. Focusing on our breathing, taking our time. If you want to take a little bit longer to stretch and reach, you can. This is your warm-up. All right, switch to arm circles here. Arm circles are a bit much. You can always swing. If you want to take a moment to stretch, you can. Whatever you've got to do. Got to get that blood ready, that blood pumping, muscles ready, okay? Also, if you're feeling a little bit of soreness, either from a recent workout or sleeping wrong, I know as we age, we tend to sleep wrong, it feels like every night. It's good to stretch it out. Okay, again, overhead reach, core is tight. We're not hunched forward or reaching like this. Shoulders relaxed as much as possible, okay? Taking the time, feel it here. Last stretch right here. All right. 1 minute pep talk. You ready? Life can get a little distracting or difficult, or there can sometimes be this place we find ourselves in where it's hard to just simply function. So showing up to a workout, eating right can become difficult. But today you showed up, so we're gonna give ourselves praise for that. And then for these next 25 minutes, we're going to just focus on us and connecting the muscles and working the biceps and helping our mental health through physical exercise. Okay, so proud of you for showing up today. We're gonna focus right here, right now, okay? First things first is that wide bicep curl, okay? So again, elbows tight into the sides, wrists are locked. Here we go. Wide curl up, okay? So if you can see, I'm relaxed as much as possible. Elbows to the side and forearms are out to the side. I'm not in the front. Instead, quick little angle change and we're curling right here, okay? Focused on the movement. Taking our time to feel. Contracted, release those muscles. One more. Here we go. All right. Holding onto those weights, or if you want to size down if it's a bit much, or if you want to use a lighter weight, get yourselves ready. We've got about 15 seconds of rest, but just to go over again. Drag curl is as if we are going to curl up, but we are pulling our elbows back like there's a string and somebody's pulling it back, keeping the weight in front. Then underhand front raise, okay? So here we go. Drag curl with the elbows moving backwards, down, raise up, down, okay? And don't forget, what you curl is going to be different than what you do in other movements, okay? Because of the way our muscles move and the way things rotate. So if you're like, wow, this front raise is a struggle with this weight, I'd rather you take the weight down for the curl and be safe for the raise, okay? Let's do one more. Up. Up. All right. Take a second. Woo, shake that out. We have the single arm isolated hammer curl. So pick an arm, any arm. We're gonna start. I'm gonna hold this one in the hold so you can see from over here, and we're gonna hammer curl with the other. So here we go. Go up and down. Allow them to contract and squeeze and release. This one's gonna start to feel heavy because it's just sitting, just holding it. One more on this side. We'll both safely. Get the other arm ready. Now we're hold here and curl. Okay, just right here. Return so you can see. Notice I'm not moving my wrists. Okay, wrists are locked. You're gonna start to shake over here on the hold. Oh, right there, that was the last one. Alright, shake that out. Got about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get into that alternating bicep curl. So you're just gonna do one and the other, okay? Elbows tight to the side, here we go. So we curl, down, curl, down. Right, let me turn a little bit for you. Curl here. And we're not using our shoulders. Focused on the biceps. Taking our time. And if you have to swing like this to get it up, too heavy. You should not be swinging. You should be using all biceps. Focused on the movement. Making sure that we don't have to jump or shift like I just did. Don't do that. Last one. Here we go. All right, shake that out. For about 15 seconds until we get into the underhand bent over row. Again, core will be tight. We're going to hinge at the hips, arms down, and all we're doing is bringing the elbows, not the shoulders. Elbows, okay? Let's do it. Here we go. Pull the elbows back and down. Okay, so from the front, you can see my elbows are not out here. I'm pulling them back and down. Just right here. Focused on the movement. Notice I'm not shrugging either, and no swinging. I have the control. There's many areas in life where we don't have control. This is not one of them right now. Last one. All right, round one is done. Send weights to the side. Got my counter, my tracker. Gonna drink water. Next, I'm gonna join my home weight people. Got potatoes today. If you're going to continue with your dumbbells, please do so. If you've been using home weights the whole time, kicking ass, we're gonna do this together. Number one, wide bicep curl. Curl position, change the angle. Here we go. Up, down. We're focused, squeezing. And notice we're not curling the wrists. Don't do it. I'm in control here, right? So I am able to bring it up and lower it at a speed that I want. So if you really want to work those muscles, take it nice and slow. Curl it up. Because sometimes people think that bringing it up is the hardest, but holding the lowering is tough too. That's it. Good for that one, okay? Drag curl is next. Underhand again. Forearm facing up. So we want to pull the elbows back and then raise it up. Slight bend. We don't want them locked because if the weight's heavy, what's going to happen? Skew. Ready? Here we go. Curl up. Okay. There's a slight bend to protect the elbows. And I'm not swinging. I'm not trying to get it out there. We're just bringing it up, elbows being pulled back. Okay, and we come right in line with the shoulders. Let me show you from the front. Okay, so right here, I'm going to adjust this for injury purposes, but we curl up. See, the elbows are not out here. Curling up, bringing it down to the front. Okay? That was our last one right there. Take a second. We've got the isolated hammer curls, okay? So again, one's just gonna be sitting here, perfect 90-degree angle, not ankle, or as close as possible. And the other one's gonna work, and then we switch. So elbows in, core tight, shoulders down and relaxed. Pick your arm, any arm, here we go. Hammer up and down. Again, squeeze and slowly lower. It's gonna make your muscles work. It's gonna cause you to shake a little bit, but that's okay, that's what we're here for. Last one, lower both. Recenter, regroup. Get the other arm ready. Here we go. Curling up and down. Let's turn this way right here. Okay, taking our time, squeezing and lowering. One more, right here. Okay, again, notice I'm not pulling it up. No shoulders, all biceps today. Next, alternating bicep curl. So we're gonna start down here and just take turns, right? Elbows tight, here we go. We curl up and down. If you are using canned goods, please hold them appropriately. Unfortunately, injury sometimes requires me to hold them a little wonky. So do as I say, not as I do. Here, just taking turns and taking our time. No swinging like this because this is not what we're doing. Right? Bicep burnout. We're burning them out. We're putting in the work, so much work that they're dead tired after. Okay? Slowly lower. Last one right here. Okay. Next we've got that underhand bent over row. Again, core is going to be tight. Slight bend in the knees, shoulders down and relaxed. Core is tight for the purpose of protecting your spine. No other reason right now. Okay, so we hinge at the hips. That's just slightly pushing our butts out. Okay, but not like this. Here we go. We're going to pull it up, just the elbows. And we're not like this, we're like this. Everything has to be in line, including your neck, right? So just right here. We lower it down, but we don't, don't compromise your back. Right here. Let's do one more. All right. Set those down. Put a drink of water. We are halfway done. Okay? So for this third round, because in the end I know I've got to push myself, I'm going to stick to my potato can. You do what's best for you. Just don't keep yourself in your comfort zone. None of that. All right, get back to the beginning. Wide biceps. So, bicep curl, angle it out. Get ready. I'll turn this way this time. Here we go. Go up and down. Okay. I'm not putting my chest out. The only reason I'm slightly out is because of the rotation. That's it. And it's not a 90-degree angle. Who could do that? Okay. About 45-ish. We're taking the time to squeeze, slowly lower it. Last one right here. Even with the potatoes, I can feel it. When I allow my muscles to do the work, I can still feel it. It's the same thing. Don't beat yourself up over the amount of weight you are using. You're still working. Your muscles are still getting that exercise. Proud of yourself. Okay? Try and curl is next. I'm going to face you this time. So in the front curl position, we're taking the elbows back. Turn a little bit. Here we go. So elbows back. Shoulders don't move. Down. To the front. Slight bend. You're not shoulder shrugging. Okay? Shoulders don't move. Don't let them move. Right here. Get focused. You might be, working some part of the shoulder, but this is a bicep focused workout. So a lot of what we're doing is focusing on the biceps, making them the number one muscle. So last one, right here. All right, shake that out if you need to. Single arm hammer curls. Again, 90-degree angles, and we're going right in front of you. Okay, and hammer. So I'll face you this time. Core is tight. We're going to curl. Here we go. You curl up and down. You want to bring it right in line with what you're doing. If you want to extend a little further to really squeeze, go right ahead. But don't cheat yourself down here. Minimum is right there. Slow lower. Okay. Last one on this side. Safety lower both. Get yourself ready for the other side. 90 degrees. Here we go. Up and down. Again, I hold this side a little weird for injury purposes. I want you to hold it like this over here. I want you to have a firm grip on it. This is our last one. Lower it. All right, right there. Safely put both down. We're not gonna take the time to do it safely. Okay, alternating bicep curl. Again, elbows tight. We don't want you curling out here like this. I don't know what that is, but don't do it. Right here. You're gonna alternate. So, right and left. Or left and right. Whatever works for you. Okay? Squeeze and take your time. Up. Fine. Up. Right here. Focused. burning it out. We're getting it done. Snoring like the dog is. Breathing is heavy while he's snoring. You know what I mean. That's good. Shake that out. Again. Underhand bent over row. We've got about 15 seconds, but just to go over it one more time. Down and relax. Everything is in line. My core is tight, and my neck in line with everything, right? So, underhand. Here we go. We roll up, pulling the elbows back down. You're not up here like this, all right? And back. This is also going to work your back muscles, but again, our main focus is the squeeze bicep right there. Right here, squeeze, release. Woo. All right, that was round 3. You know what that means, right? Because this is a burnout, we're only doing 4 rounds. This is our last one. I want you to push yourself, step outside that comfort zone. If you've been using a weight that you're comfortable in and you know you can take it up, this is the time. Get rid of that fear, put in the work now, last round. Last 5 minutes, that's it, okay? I'm gonna stick to my weights. Wide bicep curl, here we go. Curling up. If you need to take a second to get your footing right, do it before you execute. Never adjust your stance while you're doing the movement, okay? You're only setting yourself up to be injured. You don't want that. Again, allow your muscles to release. That's where we're going to put in a lot of this work. As we go over, right? Last one. Ooh. All right. Woo. Next, we've got that drag curl. So again, watch the elbow. We're right here, and we're just pulling it back, okay? I'm not pulling on my shoulder, just right here. Like somebody's got a string and it's coming backwards, okay? Let's turn completely to the side this time. Core is tight. Shoulders down, relaxed. Here we go. We curl up, with the elbows being pulled back, and then raise. Okay. Again, like I said, we're going to be able to curl different than we can raise. That's going to be difficult. So if you know that you've got to take it down for that raise purpose, go right ahead. You are the one feeling what you're feeling. You are the one who knows your body best. I want you to be uncomfortable, not in pain. So if you're in pain, that is not the way for you, and there's no shame. Take it down. This is our last raise. Ooh. Right there. Ooh. Ooh. Shake it out. You only got 3 moves left. That's it. Then you're done. Burnout's over. Okay, go get your arm down. Next, we have single arm hammer curl. So, pick your arm that you're going to start with. Hold that there, close to the side. Here we go. Hammer up. Down. Another thing to note for the front raises that we just did, if you don't have the proper weight, you can hurt your elbows. Okay? You'll feel some soreness because they weren't bent the way they were being bent. So keep that in mind. That should motivate you to use the proper weight. Take the lower boat. Get ready. Other side. Here we go. Up. Okay, remember the minimum is here. Don't just take it to here. I want you to match. But if you can bring it all the way up without swinging, that's where I want you to be. This one's going to get a little shaky because you're just holding. Done. Safely lower. Shaking is normal in those turns. Alright, get ready. Weights out in front. We have the alternating bicep curl, so just one after the other. No swinging. I'll turn this way for you. Here we go. So we curl. Alright, and then curl. Okay. None of this either like, keep yourself still. If you have to like shift your arm or like fight to get it up, let's take it down a little bit in the weight so that we can properly execute. Okay? And if you find that you are swinging a bit, slow yourself down. Feel swing. Your stance. Having your core tight will help with your stance. You want the biceps to work, not everything else. Last one. Go. Oh, I know. This is where I start to sweat right here again. See? It's okay. We're gonna keep going. Underhand bent over row. Okay, so I'm gonna stay facing you this time. Core is tight, shoulders relaxed, and hinged. Here we go. Elbows being pulled back. Same thing. They're not out here. They're right back. Okay, you should not be like this. I'm only doing this to show you. You should be facing with everything in line. Okay. Up. You're done. That's it. We did the bicep burnout. That's all. 5 exercises, 4 rounds, 20 minutes. We did our pep talk. We got our warm up. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's no reason that working out has to last hours at a time. You can still make changes and dedicate time to yourself in smaller amounts of time, right? So as always, I'm so proud of you for showing up. I am here with you. I am cheering you on. I believe in you. And on those days that you're struggling, just remind yourself of how strong you are. Okay? I know a lot of us may feel stuck, lost, empty. You're not alone. You're valid in your feelings. Well, you showed up today. So that right there should show you your strength. As always, you are made of magic, and I will see you next time for the next team.